So Voze solves what we call the LMFU problem, which
Okay.
is, Monday right before pipe review and sales, they go quick into the CRM and type LMFU, left message follow up. And as my CRO would say, it's with a capital FU to the sales manager a lot of the time, right?
Yep.
It's just not a lot of useful information, and it's really hard to forecast and manage a sales team based on that kind of information. And so the question is, why would these reps who are very good reps, some of the best sales guys around, even bother putting that in? And it's just because they don't see any value in it. They're required to do it, but they're not seeing value. It takes time out of their day, right? And they get paid by the
Yeah.
sale. So they need to be out there moving. So they view it as a waste of time. So we look at how do we solve this problem to make sure we get all of this rich information that's coming from these reps in the field into the company, so that the company can see it, manage around it, make forecasting, and really to help the reps make more sales and make more money. Ultimately, that's the goal of sales, right? So we do that in a few ways. First one is by lowering the barrier to getting information in. So they can use their voice, they can write out notes on paper, they can take pictures of invoices, make it as easy as possible so that it doesn't take time away from what they're doing. A lot of these field reps, again, are driving routes. So they're in a
Yeah.
truck, they're in a car going between these visits. A lot of, they're moving physical goods, a lot of them. And so, they don't really have time to whip out a computer and start doing drop downs in Salesforce. That's just not something that's going to happen. So we solve it that way. And then the other way that we get them to engage is by taking all of this information and processing it and providing valuable, digestible feedback that they can actually do something with. And we provide it to the reps and to the managers. The key difference between what we do and what a lot of the other solutions do is that this is designed for the actual sales reps. Most CRMs are not. They're designed just for the management, and the
Yep.
reps tend to hate them. And there's very few positions in a company that would be more aligned than sales management and the sales reps. They're all bonus on the same thing. They got to get more revenue, make more sales, and yet there's a lot of conflict that we see sometimes, and a lot of that is introduced by the software solutions that they're using. It actually creates some of the conflict. So we try and solve that and bring them all together, and help everyone make more money and make everyone happy. A typical example, right? You have a rep, let's say in commercial tire. So these are huge industries. Some of these reps are doing, $5-10 million a year in sales. These are some of the highest performing reps. Our users are some of the best sales pros in the world.
Yeah.
He goes in, he's commercial tire sales rep going in and go meet with a trucking company. On the way out, just puts in his AirPods. Hey, I just met with John Thompson. Looks like we'll do another 48 grand this month. We could do an extra 10 grand if we get those X750s in stock. I need to follow up with him. It's his wife's birthday on the 17th, and ask about his kid's soccer game. I remember I got him a quote for this much on this, and I need to get back to him with a quote on this. I need to follow up on this in 3 weeks for this. It'll go through, take all that information, enter it into our system or into, if they have a CRM or an ERP or a dealer management system, we can enter it there, set the follow-ups and everything. And they can do that with their voice, again, writing, do whatever they need to. Now all that information in a very short period of time, while they're just walking or driving to their next appointment, while they're still in the field, is going straight into the system of record. And it goes right to the manager. The manager can see it and say, hey, we just got those X700s in stock. Call them back and close the deal. Oh,
Yep.
great. So that communication, that's essentially real time. When you have a lot of information and it's timely, man, you can leverage that to make a lot more money and a lot more sales. So again, that's what our goal is: get the information and turn it into dollars.